Yeah. I just
What
wasn't
is
having it.
going on, everybody? We are Sad Boys Gaming, and welcome to the first ever podcast. Oh, so, boys,
Yeah.
we're talking
Yeah.
about Battlefield 2042 and all the issues that it may or may not be having.
They're not bugs, they are features.
They're not bugs, they're features.
Yes, the features.
So many.
I like
Such wow.
so I mean let's start with just Battlefield in general.
Okay.
I mean, we've all been playing Battlefield since
Bad Company 2.
yeah,
Bad Company 2,
yeah. Bad Company 2. I'm getting a little bit of feedback. I don't know why.
It might be my open backs.
Okay. But yeah, we've all been playing since Bad Company 2, so we're not the old school guys that were playing, fucking 1942, which I still have yet to fuck with that mode on Battlefield's Portal, but
Oh, they have it on Portal? I didn't know that.
yeah, like it's, you can have different game. Like right now I think is the gun game made by Jack Frags that you literally play from 1942 all the way through 2042 guns.
Okay.
But the launch of 2042, not the best.
I can agree.
I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah. But again, not the worst compared to
exactly. Like
I mean, it was playable. In compared to a bunch of other games that EA has launched in the past.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, like when
games.
Yeah.
Like when you compare it to the launch of past Battlefields, though.
Yeah, I mean, kind of dropped the ball in comparison to past Battlefields.
But I mean, like look at the launch of Battlefield 3. Like that was super buggy, like from the get go. Battlefield 4 was like the same thing where you get killed. Like we've all seen the fucking Neebs Gaming Battlefield friends where it's like they get killed by a tree and there's a tank. Like, there were issues like that, but like probably the smoothest launch was Battlefield 5, and even that was like
it had a few issues, but it was definitely
like Battlefield 1
the bunch.
Battlefield 1 was good, but Battlefield 5 was like right up there with it, like absolutely. And then for some unknown reason they made Battlefield 5 fucking unplayable, like with that update right before Christmas, and they were hey, we fucked up the game, we're going on holiday, see you later.
See you next time,
yeah, like, and we all just kind of went, all right then.
Yeah.
I guess fuck us.
I'll go fuck myself then.
Exactly. But I mean, like with this launch, like with how bad it was, they got it fixed pretty quick. Yeah. And I think that's the one thing that like nobody's really talking about is, hey, Battlefield 2042 launch was bad. Steam players are down like however many percent.
Players.
Yeah, fucking everybody's playing Farm Sim now instead of Battlefield. But nobody's talking about like how fast they fixed it.
Justifiably, Farm Sim is a good game. But, yeah.
But yeah, like
in my opinion,
nobody's talking about how fast they fixed it compared to like how long Battlefield 5 was fucked up before they were like, oh hey, you guys didn't ask for this. Sorry. We'll change the TTK back. Kind of. Like, like,
fuck it up 3 different times and it'd still be barely bearable the last time they fixed it to now.
Yeah, exactly.
Then introduced the Type 2 and it was just I don't want to go back to the Type 2 days.
It was actual diabetes.
That was bad time.
Yeah. But like
I know on launch, you're like, oh, you see him, just click once and he's dead. There you go.
But like the thing that I've noticed though from like Battlefield 5 to 2042, Battlefield 5 squad play was fucking amazing. Like what was it? That's when we were playing with Cupcake up from Michigan. We were playing with him all the time. Like we were a terror on that game. If you left a tank unattended, I'm sorry. Like we took that bitch and we're like, this is ours now.
Yeah, I was reading that in the chats and everything of like you guys just going off. I'm like, that's funny.
But like now, like it's that doesn't really exist in 2042. Like, would you guys kind of agree? Like, how often do we spend time next to each other unless we're sitting all the way in the back sniping just for fun? Like, very rarely are we like, hey, let's push this objective together. Let's do this. Let's do that. Like, that doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
it
sometimes
happens, but it's mostly when we're doing like, hey, let's be like a sniper team or something,
Or like, let's do
or
something
we're
incredibly fucking stupid.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
mostly
like we're
that.
working on like squad heals or something,
Yeah.
or resupply missions or something like that. But yeah, for the most part, we're like, oh hey, I'm going over to A2, you hit A1, and we'll try to cap them simultaneously, and then whoever dies, we go take over that other position.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Like, that's pretty much like the only. It's pretty much like the only squad play is like we use each other as spawn points. That's it.
Yeah.
And that's if we don't use a beacon to put us near like where we
Yeah.
want to be is what I've noticed. Because that's the thing, like you don't need your squad anymore. Like you're playing as Angel, you give yourself a fucking
Oh yeah.
an
You
armor
get the
an
stim
armor
shot
plate.
and armor. Yeah.
Yeah, you give yourself an armor plate and ammo at the same time. You can use a stim shot and the medic crate or whatever. Like if you're playing as fucking Sundance, like you're
Oh,
as
just the versatility of Sundance is incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're like, oh, you know what? That tank is bothering me.
Yeah. Yeah. Tank's bothering me. Fucking spread grenades or whatever.
All 9 of those people over there are bothering me.
Yeah.
Boom.
Screw that direction area in particular.
Exactly.
And then like with Boris, like his turret, not the greatest for killing people, but it'll spot people and put some rounds at them, and it just works so well.
Yeah. I've noticed too, like we haven't really explored all the operators.
Oh yeah, no, we haven't done all the operators, but like
No,
we
I
found a
just
few
fucking
that we
got it.
really enjoy already.
Yeah. I mean, like that's another point though. Is like everybody was kind of pissed off about the operators. I don't mind them.
Mm-hmm.
Like their lines fucking suck.
If
Oh
they
my
just
God.
cut out the end game voice lines, because right now the voices aren't synced up. The first person to give a voice line gets the voice of the person standing in front of them in the victory screen,
Yeah.
and it just, I understand why we would have been better off with just having the 3 people standing there and just the tags above them what they did.
Exactly.
And then like the cinematic loading into the games, yeah, those
Fuck
could
off.
stop.
Like that's the thing. Like Battlefield 2042 didn't launch with a campaign. Like the story is supposed to be in like Hazard Zone, I think, but I don't give a shit. Like, oh, hey, we have to protect our oil. I don't care. I don't.
Protect the oil,
Yeah.
god damn it.
Yeah, like put me in the fucking match. I'll figure it out from there. Bad guys that way. I'm gonna go that way. That's pretty much it. Like I know when they announced Portal and they were like, oh, by the way, we don't have a campaign. I was like, I'll make a campaign then.
Yeah.
It's fucking impossible, dude. Like, holy shit. You're like,
Yeah.
I want these AIs to stand here, and then when I snipe them, that's when I can move to the next part. And it's like, you snipe them. Hey, they respawned. God damn it.
Yeah.
like I think it would be cool if they allowed a little bit more in-depth editing for the portal mode, but I mean, I think it's kind of a big dream to want to make an entire campaign for a game that doesn't have one, and I am not a game designer at all. So
No, but like I said, like I brought up like the Arma 3 thing, like you can do it with Arma 3, but again, I don't feel like Battlefield will get there, but if they do, they'd have to put a lot of work into it.
Yeah.
And they would have to either
Pretty
A,
much
have
for-
everything set up to where you could either just, you know, when level designing, for when you were doing your own campaign, you could to just have the asset available. Hey, I want 2 soldiers here. This is their pathing, whatever.
Yeah.
Or they would have to have like some sort of open source code for you to, manually do it yourself.
Which
And they're not gonna do.
No,
I don't have that training.
Yeah.
But like it's one of those things where it's like it's a cool idea. Portal's great, like community modes, whatever. That's awesome. The problem is none of them work.
Yeah.
Or it's not that they don't work; they don't allow XP.
Mm-hmm.
So like I could take all this time design a campaign, show it to you guys. You'd be like, "Wow, this is really fucking cool." Nobody else plays it because you're not getting XP for playing it. Like we could, try to make a story with it, whatever. Like I think I routed out like how I would put the maps, and I was like, that'd be a good idea. Like oh, rocket launches, fuck. We got to make sure they don't do that again. Let's go to the oil rig and destroy their oil or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
But like trying to put an actual story in a game that doesn't have one but is trying to, I think they need to just give up on that part, like you were saying. With the cinematics. Fuck off, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I would rather stare at a black screen for 30 seconds just so you can
just the overview of the map and just like, I mean, if the nice pan over the map, like how it does at the ending win or defeat screen, before it switches to the other, that would be cool. And then like it just pans out and then zooms out and it's just the map and you can find a spawn location.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Speaking about finding a spawn location, really irritated with when we go into rush games and, instead of backing out like you have to do in Conquest or
in the all-out warfare mode.
And the all-out warfare mode. So in Rush, it lets us go from one game and it just starts loading up the next game after that game's through, which is great. I love it. What I don't love is when we load into that next game and all I get is a top-down view of the map with no spawn locations and I can't do anything, so I have to literally Alt F4 the game and relaunch to just keep playing.
Yeah, we've had that a few times, which I mean again is more like polishing fixes, but it's also
that's definitely a bug fix, but like it definitely has happened
numerous times.
Like to the point where I just started backing out and then hoping that it would load me into the game with you guys.
Yeah. And like that's the other thing too, is like you're touching on that, is like
there is no straight up just join game. No, like on somebody. You just have to join the party and hope that there's a space available.
Yeah. Or it's like, why the fuck, like we're playing Breakthrough or Conquest, which we haven't really touched Conquest, but why is it like exit? Just game's over, here it is.
Yeah.
Now you go to the menu and you search again. Like, why?
Yeah.
And why is there no server browser? Like that has been in every Battlefield forever.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like I don't understand
and like
that.
It's in like choice. Basically every first person shooter besides, like Call of Duty, but that's just because they have their own system and it works efficiently and they just load you right into the next game.
Yeah. Whereas like this is kind of a weird, like, try to be like Call of Duty, but we didn't finish it in time.
Yeah, so this is what you get.
Yeah, so now you have to back out and rejoin another server, which I don't understand. And then there's no rental server program yet, as far as I know. Like, Portal is supposed to be the rental server program, but like, if when I look through Portal, there's nothing available. Like, everything is like 2 out of 64 players or whatever. Like, especially because like there's no XP in Portal, so why the fuck would people go there?
Yeah,
like I mean, I get it. You want to stop farming servers or whatever, but who the fuck cares?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if they have a farming server up, oh well. Like,
yeah,
maybe if you had included more guns in your game,
yeah,
it wouldn't, like, people would get bored of farming and be like, you know what, I'm gonna go play with this new gun first.
Oh, and like, again, like for compared to like other, I mean, like, yeah, for like farming guns and everything, it's not an absurd amount. As well as they already have fucking like bot games where you can just farm.
Yeah, which like
Yeah.
that's
Like, what's the point of like stopping? Yeah, like farming on fucking Portal. Like,
Yeah.
if you can literally go into a bot game.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, and that's usually what I do. Like, after you guys get off and I'm still staying up to play, like, I'm like, well, I don't really want to play 128 players by myself.
Yeah.
Because like
it sucks.
Like, my contribution in 128 players doesn't matter.
Oh yeah.
Like, I blew up 76 helicopters. Nobody cares because there was 127 other people having an all-out war. Like, and they like it wouldn't matter. Whereas like now, they've introduced the 64 player variants in All Out Warfare. So now there is 64 player not rush, fucking breakthrough and breakthrough and conquest. Like, that is now part of the All Out Warfare menu. So I think that's gonna improve a lot. Like, I think I'll probably be playing that. The problem is it's a limited time game mode for now.
Yeah.
Like, that was the update they kicked out, and then they were like, all right, we're going on vacation, see you later. Yeah. Which, again, I fully understand, like, but there's no TDM, there's no domination, there's, like, core game modes that have been a part of every first-person shooter forever.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't exist in this game. It's you when it launched, it was you had 128 player conquest, 128 player fucking breakthrough. That was it. And then
which is fine, because I mean, like, when we do go play back, you know, when we played any Battlefield, like, we did go to those games, but like, yeah, like you were saying, there was always, oh hey, so let's go play team deathmatch on Cargo. It was at Battlefield 4 or whatever, where it was the shipment area.
Yeah.
And that was a great time.
Yeah.
Or going into Battlefield 3, you know, back when we were all in high school.
Canals, baby.
Yeah.
doing the canals and stuff, so.
But like that's the thing though, is like there's no hardcore mode, and then there is a challenge to get like 800 kills with a ballistic shield for a character. That's literally fucking impossible. Yeah. Like, it's like you have to run up, smack somebody, and of course the shield delay is fucking horrible, which it is in every game. So it's not like you know, oh, riot shields are overpowered in this game, but they're great in this game. But no, like riot shields suck in every game. Although in this one I feel like they don't block bullets at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I feel like it doesn't block a lot of bullets. Like, I've been shot in the head so many fucking times when I have a riot shield out. I'm like, how the fuck? Whatever.
Yeah.
But to not have a hardcore or TDM and domination mode to where it's like, it's not 128 players, it's 32. That way you can focus on gun skills compared to just playing AI that do nothing. I think that's just a big misstep.
Yeah, and again, like usual, they probably rushed it a little bit as normal. But I don't. Maybe after like the holiday season, then that's when they'll release like a Rena server, as along with like all the other game modes, more weapons. Like I feel like.
We all know that this game was rushed, right? Like, we know.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
If it had come out,
we could tell from the beta.
If it had come out,
from the beta,
March,
for sure.
If it had come out in March of 2022, all of this would have been avoided. Oh no, we missed the holiday rush. Yeah, but now you released a good game.
Yeah.
Like, those players that bought it on Steam and then were like, "Fuck this," and they got a refund, they're never coming back.
Oh, absolutely.
Ever. Like, they're done. They're like, no, that's what Battlefield had to offer this year. I'm going to go play Vanguard. They just released a new map.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, like now that it has the 64 players, I felt like the game ran a lot better with 64 players, and when we were playing Rush, it felt like it ran amazing. Granted, Corey was like, "No, I don't want to play Rush." Shut the fuck up, Corey. Nobody cares.
Because that's why Corey's not here.
But now that there's 64 player Breakthrough and Conquest, like I feel like those games are they're gonna flow a lot better. The battles are gonna be more intimate. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm in a fucking gunfight with this guy, and then all of a sudden I get sniped from this fucking guy over here on a fucking rooftop,
like 300 meters away.
Yeah, he's got a goddamn tent and a fucking campfire making s'mores because he hasn't moved in the 22 fucking minutes the game has been going on. But that's just me.
Oh my, okay. I want to fucking like complain about like the snipers and the fucking like ballistic shields or whatever that they fucking put up. That's the thing that pisses me off
the barricade.
Yeah, the Irish barricade. The Irish barricade.
Yeah,
it just pisses me off every time. Like,
that's when you use the Sundance grenade and just say fuck that area in particular.
See, but
let me just fly by real quick and yeet a grenade over my shoulder.
Yeah, I'm just stuck at like 800 meters out, just fucking like shooting at them.
What I really want to be fixed
is a 10 times scope.
No,
nobody cares about the 10 times scope, Greg.
Fuck you, I do. It looks like shit.
Yeah, okay.
Fucking terrible.
So when you get rezzed, the amount of time it takes for your character to stand up or you just get a firearm out.
Yeah. For you to like take control of your character, I feel like
the time for you, I can understand, okay, well, you just got rezzed. It's going to take, 0.6 seconds or like 2 seconds. It feels like an eternity when there's two guys running up at you. And you're like, I can't even like, roll out of the way. Because I remember in like Battlefield 3 and 4. Yeah.
Battlefield 3.
Battlefield 3, you got rezzed. You were up. Like, I understand, like, okay, that it's a little hacky. But you added the amount of time to res somebody is longer in this game than it was before because you just ran up with the defibs before.
Yeah.
And you just tapped and then they were fucking up.
Like that's the thing, you could run around with defibs and literally just be charging them and it's like, nope. Yeah. Like now it's like, oh, there's a dead body. Now I have to go to that dead body to even start that process. Yep. And there's only 2 characters that do it faster, and that's fucking
Angel and then
Angel and Falcon. Right? That's her name. Yeah,
I believe so.
Yeah, again, the whole squad reviving thing I know was kind of attacked in Battlefield 5, but it's like again that brought people together. It's like, hey, I'm hanging out with my squad. If I get taken out, they're gonna res me. Yeah. Granted, most people on Battlefield 5 fucking sucked, and they were like,
"Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna snipe the moon. You stay right there and be dead." And that was pretty much it. That was all you got.
Yeah, I mean, I understand if you were doing, the Easter eggs and stuff.
Yeah,
but,
and then I don't know. Do we think, with the introduction of the 64 player servers, are they going to get rid of the 128? Are those going to be moved to a different section? Because we know that that's the problem with PC performance. We know that that is the amount. We know that is the issue. We also know that's why the maps fucking suck. That's why we're running across 400 meters of open ground to get to the first objective because there's too many fucking polygons to load in, and the servers are gonna suck. Then don't do 128. If that's what's causing you to design shitty maps because your servers can't handle it, then get rid of the fucking X factor here. We were all fine playing 64 for years.
Yeah.
Wasn't a problem. Or lower the player count. Why 128? Just because it's 64 times 2? 100. 80.
150 on 50 or 40 on 40. That's plenty. You could get tons of people into the game and it would just run perfectly fine just because you don't have that many other players in the game that are, more polygons, that create more polygons to, with every action that they do.
No, that, but like
whether it be just the character being there or them spawning something,
yeah,
shooting bullets, not a whole lot with the bullets, obviously, but like, throwing grenades, throwing down a med pack, a repair kit, or something like that.
No, that, but like, what if that's the only reason there's no cover on discarded for the first 400 meters?
Or renewal too, even.
Or renewal, like, fuck off. Like, do you really expect every single one of us to run Irish and just be like, somebody's shooting at me, dunk? No, that's just unrealistic. And it's dumb. Like, honestly, that's probably the best way to put it, is it's a dumb expectation for gamers, especially. We fucking hate everybody.
Each other.
Including ourselves. And it's I'm not going to put it down. Fucking kill me. Do it. Do it! And, then we die. We're like, fuck this game. It's bullshit. Like, it's just kind of like a never-ending cycle of why. Like,
also,
why?
And bringing up, like, we're still running across those big-ass fields and how fast, like, the enemy vehicles get there as well.
Oh, absolutely. Like, from the spawn location, it's way too far of a distance.
Yeah. Like, and not only that, but like the transport vehicles, like the Jeep holds 4 people. Like,
out of 100,
and then
out of 120,
and then the Bolt is also considered a transport vehicle, and it holds fucking 2.
2,
No. Give us one of those.
They definitely need to add like a.
Give us one of those fucking Halo
like a
Jeeps.
personal. Yeah, like a personnel carrier. I know they do have the one personnel carrier, but you again, it's only 6 people in there,
and it's
with
slow
the driver.
As shit,
and it's terribly slow.
Yeah,
like they could add in like
they're gonna have a mobile spawn point,
just like a cargo truck that you can get like I don't know, maybe 10, 12 people in.
Mm-hmm. Like,
it doesn't have to have any like armaments. There could be like a tier above that has, like a 50 cal or something on it.
Yeah.
But
like the normal Humvee.
Yeah.
Like the standard military Humvee right now. Holds 6 people, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Driver, gunner, and then there's like 3 in the back.
Yep.
Right. Why didn't we think about that? Because it's the future? Fuck off. Like, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, that's very standard practice. Is just like, or like there's even modified Humvees that hold like 8 or 9.
Oh yeah.
For no reason other than we're like, how many grunts
just to get personnel on there,
Yeah, it's like, how many fucking people can we shove inside the shelf? 9? Cool. Shove another one just because we like round numbers. Like, it's... I don't know why, like, the Bolt shouldn't even exist. That needs to burn in hell forever.
Fuck that vehicle since it's...
Or, if you're gonna have a vehicle like that, make it the personnel carrier, make it longer, make it slower, make it house 6 people, just like the other one. Like, especially if you're gonna put that in the same category as the Humvee and
transport.
I
would have, if I was gonna classify the Bolt into their categories, it would be light armor. It would be literally light assault underneath. I mean, it's practically almost more, if not as useful, if not more useful than the Abrams tank.
I feel like the amount I see it and the amount like it does, it's more useful than the Abrams.
Yeah, but like the armaments you can put on it, then you can put a rocket pod on the fucking front, and you can lay mines behind you. Yeah. Like you are a tank killing machine. You fucking drive up to an Abrams, you lay mines behind it, you go in front of it, you shoot your fucking rocket pods, it backs up, blows up to the mines. Like in like 8 seconds with how fucking fast that thing moves. Yeah. It's like it's ridiculous. And again, like now we're kind of ragging on it, but like that vehicle has been the bane of the fucking game.
Oh yeah.
Since launch. Oh, the hovercrafts are too armored. We can't shoot through the windows.
Yeah.
I would much rather get killed by a fucking hovercraft than a bolt. Because the hovercraft's holding, what, four or five people in it?
I think it's got 4 to 5, yeah.
Because it's got the driver,
because I can't remember.
It's got the driver, the front gunner, and the 2 side gunners.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's 4.
Okay, so it's 4.
Whereas the bolt is holding 2 people,
yeah.
helping nobody
except
except for the driver and the gunner. Like, it's helping nobody else. And then if you see them, like, all your attention from attacking the objective goes from fuck that thing, like, immediately. Like, I don't care.
Like, get it off the face of the map as
like,
fast as possible.
I don't care that we're about to capture the objective or about to lose the objective. Every Sundance in, like, a 30-mile radius is like, fuck that! And they're just all throwing grenades.
Oh, yeah. Throwing grenades, shooting recoilless.
Yeah, like, it's immediately. Like, everything. Fuck that vehicle in particular, because that's how much of a menace that it has been. And that's the thing, like, Battlefield has the ability, like, we found this out with the sensor grenades. They took out the sensor grenades when they realized they were way too powerful.
Yeah.
Or no,
I mean, they still have them. They reduced the amount from 2 to 1.
No. This was, like, when the game launched.
Oh, yeah.
And, like, I was just about to unlock them, because every YouTuber that I follow is like, use the sensor grenades. They tag everything. It's the fastest way to level up. I got 136 assists, and assists are the same amount of XP as a kill, which doesn't make any goddamn sense to me.
Yeah.
But, like, as I'm unlocking them, they're like, oh, no, we took them out of the game because they're causing lag issues. Like, that because everybody
doesn't sound right.
Everybody was throwing them. So again, you have another polygon ball on the field for 30 seconds. And if 100 people are throwing them, or you're throwing 2 of them, I can absolutely see why they're like, they're causing lag issues. And now they nerfed them to where it's a 30, it's like the 30-meter radius, and it's only 15 seconds, which I'm still fine with. And you get 1, which again, I'm still fine with, because I already leveled up high enough, I don't give a shit. But it's one of those things where it's like, they have the ability to do that, to take it out of the game, because it's causing issues. The bolt was causing issues. Take it the fuck out of the game. Yeah. Like,
fix it and then put it back later.
Like, they nerfed the 30 mil cannon on it, which good start. Let's lower the armor. Let's make it easier to hit people in it, like, through the window. Let's slow it down a little bit, maybe. Like, I'm not saying nerf it.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Oh, yeah. Every time.
Zooms.
Like, I'm not saying, like, nerf it into the ground. I'm saying, like, make it realistic. Like, granted, that vehicle does exist in real life. And I've seen it. And it's fucking awesome. You know what it doesn't have on it? A fucking turret or a 30mm cannon.
Yeah.
That doesn't exist.
It's 100% a high-speed transportation vehicle.
Yeah, like, you can... Like, with how fast it moves, do you really want to be the guy standing up there and you forget your fucking goggles and you're trying to use the turret? I don't think so. You're just like, I can't see the guy. No. Fuck that.
What else did I want to talk about?
Just the...
the Nightbird.
Fuck that thing.
Fuck the helicopters in general.
The helicopters, I mean, their controls on them are fine. Everything works fine while using it. But to oppose it, there is the Wildcat, and even that can't even get the right angle on it when it's when the helicopters are at max height. So they just go all the way up, tilt down, shoot their stuff, go back up, and they're like literally impossible to kill.
Yeah, like that's so like I started using the Soul Flam. And start using the Soul Flam if you want to level up quickly, because you just tag everything in front of you. Like, you literally go 40 people spotted, got it.
Yeah.
Like, that's it. That's all that it takes. And I started just tagging vehicles constantly, and if you use that with the recoilless one-shots it immediately. But trying to do that
trying to hit
with
it.
64 players on your team that you have no way to talk to except for the in-game chat. And then if you're standing there too long, you get sniped in the fucking head by the guy that's 300 meters that way again.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way to communicate, hey, I'm using a SOFLAM, just recoilless the fuck out of these helicopters. Yeah. Or you have the attack chopper that's literally at level height. Like,
the Apache,
build ceiling on fucking Minecraft is just sitting up there.
Oh, yeah.
You want to make the servers a little bit better? When that guy goes there's there should be a, what is it? Like a phase of where it's like, yeah, you're too far. That just exploded in the air. It didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like you're
like air burst rounds. So they only go so far.
Yeah, you're 40 mil that you were just like. Actually, I don't know what the gun is. Yeah, I think it's a 40 millimeter cannon. Like it just do. After however far, it's just like.
Yeah.
And it does nothing. Like you might hit a fucking airplane that's flying underneath you because they're not assholes enough to dogfight at the fucking ceiling.
Yeah, I haven't used any of the jets or anything, mostly because, the limited quantity and everybody's in it.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they're available again, I'm already, on boots on the ground or doing something else.
Yeah.
Actually gameplay related.
Yeah, no, because Death does that. He'll just literally wait. Wait on
which is fine if that's what they want to do. I completely understand, but it would be nice, if they had, more game modes like, all ground warfare.
Yeah.
Tanks, infantry, and that's it.
Yeah.
And then oh hey, it's a little bit of ground warfare is infantry taking points or whatever. Go collect, capture the flag even.
Yeah.
Maybe. And then, the only way to get the flag all the way back is, some sort of air transportation.
Yeah. Or because again, you can do it in Portal, you can force spawn people in vehicles.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to play Portal. That would be great if it was like a jet only server. That would be really cool. That'd be fun to learn.
Oh yeah, it'd be like
fun to learn
combat.
It would be awesome. But nobody wants to make that because nobody's gonna play it because nobody's gonna get any XP. Exactly.
Didn't Battlefield 4 have air superiority? Right?
Yeah. So I mean.
Yeah, that I think that's why I brought it up.
Again,
because they had a game mode like it in the past.
Maybe it's coming, but
it's a possibility.
Yeah.
And the other thing too that I'd like to see, what I remember from Battlefield 4, water maps.
Oh, absolutely.
Where people were just on boats all the time. Granted, I hated playing those because I'm always on the team where I'm like, hey, let me get on, and then they're gone. And and I'm like, all right, I guess I'll swim from the aircraft carrier. Thanks.
Yeah.
But in this future utopia, we're on Kaleidoscope. We're right next to the fucking ocean. I know because I crashed into it earlier when I was trying to learn how to fly a jet. That would be great if they hey, you know what? Instead of all of this open area, we're gonna.
And then it could be like Battlefield 4, where I'm gonna try for the longest snipe of my life. I'm gonna sit on the aircraft carrier and pop somebody on Alpha 3 or something like that.
No, but how Breakthrough is now, right? Where it goes and then it's like an L shape kind of thing from the one side. Fucking flip it around, and now you're attacking from boats. That changes the map dynamic entirely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
And that's the thing. It limits the power of the vehicles though, because you get to the shoreline, there's no ramp up on it. It's a solid fucking wall.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you got. And if you're dumb enough to get stuck out there and get gunned down by a minigun on a boat, fuck you. But it's another way to play that map without changing the map entirely.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think it would be okay. I think it would play well. Because you still have your rooftops, so you can have your fucking snipers battling it out with a guy on the boat. Like, sure. Oh, but like, so Battlefield 4, Levolution.
Oh yeah,
Where the fuck did that go?
absolutely.
Did we fire that fucking guy? Is that what happened? Or because we were like, oh, 128 players, too many polygons. If we make the polygons go from there to there, that's still way too many. Like,
Yeah.
This is supposed to be like a futuristic, like the world is at each other's fucking throats. Bombs are going off everywhere. Why are we playing in the middle of Korea, in the middle of this town that looks beautiful?
Yeah.
Like,
and then the Singapore cargo area.
Yeah. Why is the only damage to the fucking sand map is that it's a little dusty now? Like, it buried the highway.
Yeah.
That happens anyway. Like, that has nothing to do with the all-out war that's supposed to be going on.
Or all the... I mean, like, I understand, like, oh yeah, so nature's screwed up, so there's tornadoes on every map?
Yeah, that's not how that's works.
Not how it works at all. And, like, the tornadoes, like, they don't even disrupt gameplay that much, even.
Like, I remember, like, when we were playing the beta, we were like, hey, let's take this objective. And it's like, there's a tornado. I'm going to go explore that first.
Yeah.
I'll be right with you.
ADHD kicks in like
after 4 games, we were like, "Fuck these goddamn tornadoes! Holy shit!"
Yeah, like they're the most they're useful if you're whatchamacallit. I can't remember the name. With the wingsuit.
Oh, Sundance.
So if you're Sundance and you got the wingsuit, you just use that to get to the other side of the fucking map.
Yeah. See you later, losers.
Yeah, like you take a little bit of damage, but like you could have a med pack on you, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So wherever you land, you throw the med pack, you're healed right back up. And then the other thing is the Oh man.
But like honestly, the tornadoes are only useful if you're attacking.
Yeah.
Like if you're attacking on breakthrough, that's the only time that it's useful, because like you have all these guys sitting here shooting the same way, and now some of them are up there. And you're like, oh great, there's less people on the point. Let's go. 'Cause, like the tornado.
Yeah, and then like with destroyable objects, there's not Battlefield 4 in 3. You could destroy fucking almost anything.
Yeah.
And this, it's like, oh hey, you can knock some railings off, and then like a couple small pieces, and then the rocket on orbital.
Yeah. What is it? The fucking the windows.
On Battlefield 4, you could like take down a fucking skyscraper or
like almost any fucking building in
Battlefield 3 had more fucking destructibility than this fucking game does.
Yeah, because you could take out the dam even on Battlefield 3.
Like people are in these like,
and it changed the whole thing of the map, because it was like, okay, so this is gonna happen, and then oh hey, now there's a bunch of water on the map. It changes the way you play on the map.
Yep.
Now it's just like, okay, so basically it's we're playing Arma 2, where a couple things are destructible, but not everything.
Yeah.
And it's not really gonna affect your gameplay.
Not only that, but like you have these massive skyscrapers, right? That you get in, and then in the post-apocalyptic future, the fucking elevator still fucking works.
Oh yeah.
Like
there's no zip line to go straight up in the elevator shaft. You wait for the elevator.
You can't.
You take it.
You don't fight floor to floor. Like, granted, that would be a pain in the ass, and I would fucking hate it.
But it would be a great map. Like, just be like, call it high rise or something like that.
Yeah.
And people are defending defending the building, and you work your way in, and you go up like, I don't know, like 10, 20 levels or whatever, and then that's the next point.
You could do it like fucking Rainbow Six.
Oh yeah.
where like you have these capture points in the building. They're already labeled out. It would literally be a fucking conquest map in a building, and that's it. And you have people helicopter onto the roof, and they touch down, and they start going down. You have people take it from the bottom and start, and then you have the weird guy in the fucking hovercraft that can go up the building, and he does whatever the fuck he's gonna do. But you know, like
he's gonna hit that one guy that's just jumping out, just fucking nails him. After like 90 hours of gameplay, he's waited for this one moment.
On all of those skyscrapers that, you know, you could 9/11 the fuck out of.
Oh yeah.
All you do is break windows. That's it. And they don't affect the hovercraft guy going up at all.
Nope.
Like, give us something. Like,
the thing is, the hovercraft guy that is literally climbing a 90-degree vertical surface. What?
I mean, it's science. Don't you dare question fucking science.
Not a vacuum craft. Okay. Well, it would blow off the building.
Instead of fucking hitting blow, he hit suck, and now he's stuck to the side of it. That's how that works. But like,
it's hilarious. It's funny to watch, especially on Orbital when it's going straight the fuck up.
I'm not expecting, like, granted, Orbital is the only map that makes sense because that's a solid concrete reinforced building. Yeah. If you take that down, it's going to take a lot of firepower. That's going to take it's going to take the entire match to just
using C5
to just break a side of it.
Yeah,
like it's fucking impossible. But the high rise in China, like, fucking hit it with a jet. The jet bounces away, and there's no damage to the building. We can't fucking C5 our way into the side of buildings. Like, there's no
making an extra access point because, you know, with the capture point at the bottom there.
Yeah. Like,
it's literally, oh, hey, look, we have to defend 3 sides. The side that you spawn at while attacking is just a brick wall. It's all concrete. Why is there not a door there even?
Yeah, like, and I'm not saying the building has to topple over or just destroy the rest of the fucking map.
No,
if
there
it
should be
leaned
another
a little
way
bit,
to gain
I'd be
access.
okay with it. Yeah, if it was just like, oh no, like that's it, and it's like, oh man, fucking.
Yeah, I think on that building,
Levolution.
the only thing,
Levolution, baby.
The only thing that's destroyable on that
is the fucking antenna on top.
Is the antenna, and it doesn't do anything cool. It just kind of falls over.
Like, it could land on the ground and maybe kill somebody, but I don't know.
I feel like they changed over to do the like the whole nature bullshit compared to Levolution. Because again, like, also,
but
fucking,
like, that's the thing. A tornado going through would fuck shit up. Nothing gets fucked up.
It does no damage.
Like,
the vehicles aren't even taken into the air.
Whatever fucking state that just had like 9 tornadoes in a row, the entire place is fucked.
Oh yeah.
Well, also,
Missouri and Kentucky, right?
Kentucky.
Yeah.
But like, no, like, even going, like, back to the tornadoes and everything. Me and Corey were just literally just sitting sniping, like, while we're in like the eye of the tornado, or like while it went past us.
That's the
thing. All we had to do was like, stem shot.
No effect on projectiles whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Your realistic shooter game, there's bullet drop, there's fucking, you know, side to side.
Wind variance,
Wind doesn't happen at all. Like, during a tornado, you're still like, I'm going to shoot that guy through the tornado, fuck you.
And that's what we were doing. We're like, like, well, I think he's there. Got him. Okay.
Yeah. Like, you know, like, pick a side.
Yeah.
Pick where you want to be. Do you want to be a realistic shooter, or do you want to be
Call of Duty?
Like, yeah,
just
Call of Duty.
FPS. Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'm not saying go full Arma, but you gotta pick a side, or you have to walk that middle line perfectly.
Yep.
Yeah.
And as past battlefields have shown, no. The other thing that I want to is, like, so these maps are big. They're fucking huge.
Oh yeah,
huge.
There definitely needs to be some smaller maps.
I want Operation Locker back.
Yeah.
With 128 players on it.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. Make it wider, obviously.
Yeah.
A couple more.
Or infantry only servers, even on small maps too.
Yeah. Like, holy fuck. Like, even the 64 player maps. there's still vehicles everywhere. Not as many, but there's still vehicles, and I'm fine with that. But, you know, like, let's get some more infantry focus maps too, so that way, you know, like, oh my god, there's a sniper over there, and I'm dodging and diving, and I get run over by a fucking bolt, and it's like, god damn it!
Yeah.
And then he kills 20 other people.
Yeah, and then he fucking does a Tokyo drift, hits 9 other people, and then jumps in his auto cannon. It's like doo, 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 and kills everybody else. Like, let's, you know, fuck. Like, no,
I still feel like the vehicle damage is fucked. Like with
that
what we
too.
give.
Like, let's.
Oh yeah.
Like,
what we're given to try to kill them.
If you hit a vehicle in the tracks, like it basically stops moving, which is awesome. At least from my perspective, when I've been hitting the tracks, I stop fucking moving, and it's annoying. So, if we could have a little bit more, like, realistic of that. Granted, the way the tanks blow up, awesome.
Oh
and
yeah, absolutely.
The fucking turret goes in the air. That's awesome. But if we could get, like, a little bit more satisfaction from when we're shooting them, like, oh, I hit it with a recoilless, I got 15 XP.
And
cool.
damage.
Yeah.
Like, fuck. Like, you know, make it to where it's like, hey, you, like, tracks destroyed. You know, turret disabled. Instead of just part disabled. I don't know what fucking part I just hit.
Auto just regenning health as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
it shouldn't,
that's
it shouldn't auto regen at all.
Because I mean, that's the thing. Again, like when we were playing Battlefield 5, that was part of the squad play. All right, you're gonna carry a repair tool. I'll be the driver. You're the gunner. You know, we'll get it figured out.
Yeah, and you'll have somebody.
Yeah. Granted,
hey, you be a side gunner. You be the other side gunner.
Granted,
or the front gunner. Or
in
whatever.
5, everybody complained about the ability to just be like, and I'm like 30% healed in the middle of the tank fight. Nobody had to get out and heal me. I didn't need infantry around me at all. Now I'm healed a little bit. I'll just have to go back to that resupply station to get all the way fixed. But that's still time involved in that. Whereas this, it's like, I'm just going to hide behind this fucking dune and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as nobody throws a fucking smart grenade over here. Like, fuck. Oh, God. It's just, I mean, there's a lot of things, obviously, that we can just be like, fix it.
Yeah.
And I think we've come up with a lot of good solutions to fixing it. Like, we're not like, this part sucks, make it better. We're like, hey, you know, tornadoes aren't really doing it. Let's get rid of those, bring back Levolution, make walls a little bit more destructible. Yeah. To where, like, we can C5 it. And I'll use all 3 C5. I don't care. Doot, doot, doot. And then
absolutely.
There's a person
even if it's got to be, even if it's got to be like, you know, like, oh, hey, you need 1 full squad. You need 4 people all to throw all their C5s on the wall to get, you know,
a doorway,
a 2-person doorway.
Yeah. Yeah. Like again, Operation Locker, like that part between C and everything else where you can put the C4 on the wall, blow it up, and now there's an extra fucking hallway there for some reason.
Yeah, like you can make 2 extra hallways on each other than normal ones.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Like, why is that not a thing? Not only that, but I am so fucking sick and tired of sliding doors in this fucking game.
Oh yeah, the automatic sliding doors. Why do they work?
I shot the glass out of it. Stop fucking sliding, for the love of God.
Yeah, or I'm just gonna shoot the box on it to stop it as well.
Yeah, like it. There's no reason for sliding doors. It's glass. It provides no type of cover at all. Yeah, and the sliding is just like the sliding has gotten me killed more times than I can count because I get caught on the one tiny bar of frame, and I'm like, I can't get through the door, fuck. And then I try to move around it, and it's still moving. Like, just don't move. Don't fucking move. It's that simple.
You know, speaking of those, why the fuck are we fighting from a desert into like a wannabe like new city? Like, what the fuck is the point?
Oh, you're talking about renewal? Or, no, what is it?
Is that it? Yeah, I can't remember.
Where it's desert, Rocky Mountain, all the green pastures. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's a great, you know, Trump wall of 2020. Like, I don't get it either. And again, they're trying to explain it in the beginning, and I'm like, God, I just don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care.
But again, it's
Let me play.
But fucking sucks.
Yeah, the fucking explanation is retarded. Why are we attacking?
And it leaves you with more fucking questions.
Yeah, why are we attacking a fucking soybean farm in the middle of the goddamn desert? Who cares? Like,
bro, that cannot feed a fucking army or anybody.
Are these like, fucking are these fucking nuclear soybeans? Is that what we're going for? Like, is there oil underneath them? What the fuck is going on? Like, I don't get it. But where do we see Battlefield going from here? Like, what do we think the next step is? Do you think like they're like, we fucked up, 128 players, isn't it? Maybe next time.
Yeah.
Or like that was the biggest launching point of the game, was there's 128 players. Granted, MAG on PlayStation 3 did it. They did a shitty job of it, but they did it, and it worked totally fine. And it was a fun game. There was, again, the loadout breakdown. Wasn't just you could pick whatever the fuck you wanted. I still don't care about that. I still don't care of like, oh, you specialists ruining it. Go back to classes. Shut up. Like,
I don't know. I'm fine with either or, honestly. It's just them being like innovative, like in their own way.
Yeah.
Which
I kind of wish more characters had the wingsuit, just because I like the
or
other.
it was an option. As well.
Yeah. Like, honestly, if you could pick gadgets.
Oh yeah.
That would be awesome. Holy shit.
Absolutely.
Dude, grappling hook, wingsuit all day, done. I don't need a grenade. I don't need extra ammo. I don't give a shit. Yeah. Give me the wingsuit, give me the grappling hook. And I'm going to be like fucking Batman around this goddamn map. It's going to be awesome. Yeah.
You know, because again, like, we bring up the fucking how big the maps are.
You need the wingsuit just for transportation.
Yeah.
Especially like, since we really don't have, again, transport vehicles.
What am I going to do? Ride my fucking Boris turret to fucking A? I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's not how that works.
Oh, and then speaking about, like, spawning things that move, the Ranger.
Oh my god, the Ranger.
The commands on the Ranger, I've never gotten the command for it to work. Even just to, like, stand, oh, hey, I'm on this elevated surface, you're down there. Please, like, go stand in this area and face that direction. That's all I wanted.
I've never got to really use the Ranger. Every time I fucking spawned it in, it always spawns in water or it doesn't work. Or it doesn't, like, spawn at all.
Or, like
TJ's seen it, too.
Yeah. Like, I understand the limits on the Ranger. Like, you can only have so many per squad. Absolutely, not a problem.
Yeah.
But they're everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They're fucking everywhere. And I'm like, I want to spawn in a Ranger. You can't. This guy that isn't doing anything already spawned one in.
Yeah. Oh, hey, that sniper team, that they just have a Ranger as a guard dog.
Yeah. Why? Like, fuck off. Like, it's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, do we think they're gonna be?
Are they? The thing is, so underneath the drones, it says ground drone for the Ranger. Is there going to be an air drone, and we call it the Vulture?
No, because that's way too cool. But
yeah.
It
was just a thought.
I could see like a bigger version of what's his name's quadcopter kind of thing, kind of like in what was it, Black Ops? It was a Talon drone or whatever.
Yeah, the Talon drone. Yeah.
Absolutely, I could see that. That would be annoying.
Yeah, or even one of the drones from Marvel. You know, basically that kind of style from the Spider-Man movie.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or like, I don't know, just Amazon drones. They just drop packages on people. Who knows?
Yeah, except it has, you know, like a 9mm or something strapped to it or something.
Like, make them fast, because I think that would be awesome. Make it to where you... I want to say make it to where you can't ride it, but I really want to ride one, so make it to where we can ride it.
Yeah.
But, like, make it fast. Make it, like... Unlike the Ranger, that's like, you shoot at it, it's like...
Yeah, it's like a tank. Make it...
Do. make it to where it's like when you shoot it, it's like, what the fuck? And it just flies at you.
Yeah.
That would be terrifying.
Yeah.
And it, like, again, it's got like a K30 with like 9 mil. It's just like, and like it doesn't hit you at all. Like its accuracy is fucking horrible.
It's just terrifying because it's there.
Yeah, you're just like, fuck.
It just fucking it starts shooting, then it just starts spinning.
Yeah, it's got a green light and it turns to red when it targets you. That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Haha, shooting at
and like again, they miss.
Oh fuck.
They kind of missed the chance for that on that renewal map. I think is what it right. That's the one with the desert and then
the desert. Yeah, desert to.
You literally have things moving back and forth, like watering the plants or whatever the fuck.
Mm-hmm.
If this is the future, and we got rid of Mexicans and nobody wants to work, you have just like a little drone just like picking whatever. And then as soon as you shoot it, it just looks at you and it's like, and again, that green to red, and then it just drives at you. It has no weapons. It's just gonna hit you.
You got a knife instead.
Yeah. But like, it's literally just gonna run you over, and it would be fucking terrifying. And it's like, I fucked up, and you're asking your squad to save you, and they're just like, no, you fucked up.
Speaking about, since it's a future, game, for transportation, they have a hovercraft. Why is there not a hover bike that can take 2 people, like, instead of the 4-wheelers?
That's the thing. You notice there's no fucking motorcycles, quads, whatever. Like, they're in the game. They're just not in the 128 player version.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Yep.
Like, with the fuck ass that takes the Jeep with one other guy, and we're like, asshole.
Well,
like,
it just takes the Jeep by himself and goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Granted, I'm that guy, because I'm like, fuck you. But...
Yeah, and then we just spawn on you. So that's fine.
But, like, motorcycles, dirt bikes, quads, like...
Yeah. There is not enough means of transportation to have that much of an open area.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny that they included, like, the little, like, bubble Japanese car. That's hilarious.
Love it.
Put a fucking fleet of them. Because it's, like, I want something to drive all the way over there. It's got to be faster than walking. Like, holy shit. Like, I'm so tired of running 200 meters between points. Just like, I'm here. We capped it already. They're taking the one I just left, and you fucking turn around and run back the other way. Like,
or just literally waiting for a teammate to run there. Then you're like, okay,
all right, cool.
Yeah,
that's
it's just like you said, it's more than there's just a pain in their ass or inconvenient.
Yeah,
because again, that's just so much like fucking distance you have to travel for it. Then if you die in the middle of it, you have to start back over.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's no happy medium. There's no like oh man, these vehicles are great. I'm getting around everywhere. Or it's these vehicles are a pain in the fucking ass and I'm tired of getting ran over. And I'm tired of getting shot and I'm tired of getting, blown up. Like give me something that's just gonna get me there quickly so that way I avoid all of that.
Yeah.
And how fucking Tom Cruise would it look if you're driving a dirt bike and the little bird just fucking comes in behind you and just does the classic do-do-do-do and it just like lines up behind you and you're just like, yeah, this is awesome. You just do a jump and like you do like a ground version of a Renazook and you switch to the fucking passenger seat and you blow up the helicopter. That would be awesome. It's not going to happen, but that would be awesome.
Oh man. And then we could do the the C5, which I don't know why they called it a C5. It's still just C4.
Yeah.
But whatever.
It's the future.
But they don't upgrade explosives like that. It doesn't do anything more. If anything, it does less than the C4 did.
Or do they?
What? There's no description on it. Oh, the plus thing for customizing your gun. I like it.
Oh my god.
Maybe not.
To do it on the fly. It's nice. But the fact that I have to back out to the main menu, go to customization, go to that specific firearm, just to add the things that I want?
No, you don't. You can do it when you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, like to customize it, you have to. The way to get to it is it's too much. There should be like customized guns, select gun.
Yeah.
And then the way like going into the thing, having to click on the plus button thing on the side.
No, that's gone.
Hey,
now.
I want to add to this part of the gun, and then you go to the list. Why is it not like, like how Call of Duty is? Here's the list of parts. This is the stuff. Click it, and then when you get in the game, it's all the plus. I shouldn't have to click the plus to customize it. Not in game.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I see. Yeah, yeah. I see what you're talking about. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
It should be a list like, hey, I want this gun. These are the attachments that I want. These are the other attachments that I want to have access to. And then in game I can set it up how I want it at that particular moment.
I do like the plus system. I think that was a great idea.
Yeah.
The maps, however, that we have, it's not well implemented on.
Yeah.
Like, you don't go from long range engagement to you're in a building firefight. That doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
It's you're in a long range engagement.
And you might make it to a medium range engagement. Yeah.
Then it's back to long range.
Yeah.
And then you get sniped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From even longer range.
Longer range. Yeah. Longer range engagement.
Yeah. Or you're capturing a point and there's either was it Kaleidoscope where it's got the archway and the freeway and somebody's sitting on top of the arch.
Oh god.
Fuck that person.
No, Kaleidoscope's the downtown China map.
The downtown China. Okay.
I don't remember what that one's called, but yes, it's annoying. Or the B2 point on that map, that's just a open field.
Oh yeah.
Open parking lot. Like, the fuck are we doing? There's no cover here.
Yeah.
There's a guy on a slight hill over there and he killed all of us. Like,
yeah.
What the fuck? Again, Irish. Fucking put it down and now we're safe. But it's
Hourglass.
Hourglass, yeah.
Hourglass, yeah. That's the name of the map.
Yeah, that's
I had to fucking look it up real quick.
Yeah, like that's the stupidest point placement. And there's buildings all around it.
Oh yeah.
So like you're like
they could have just picked one building.
Yeah. And it's like,
oh, but those buildings are actually destructible. You can actually blow those ones up.
Yeah, like why don't we have more of those? Like there's literally on like 2 maps. Like, what the fuck? Like, I get it, we can't have Levolution, too many polygons, whatever. We can afford a fucking tornado, apparently.
Borderline is the... Wait, no, this is old. Never mind, it's renewed.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just... Like, again, the weather thing was cool. The 128
It was a cool concept, it just didn't work.
Same thing with the 128 players, great concept, but it didn't work. Like, basically their entire game was a great concept, but it didn't work.
Well, it didn't work.
Yeah.
But they're making it better now.
Absolutely.
Like, I will say that. As long as they keep the 64 player modes and rush to the fucking all-out warfare. Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Don't put it in Portal. Fuck you. Like, Rush has been a staple of Battlefield forever. Why am I going to a different menu where the game actually just continues? Compared to the all-out warfare game, where I have to back out and then rejoin every fucking time.
Yeah.
Why is it not the,
I can tell you it's not all-out warfare if I have to back out and then search for another game.
And then, like, let's, please, for the love of God, let's get a server browser. Like, that's...
Yeah, absolutely. Because then you can see, like, oh, hey, there's 124 people in here. Oh, hey, that means we can go into a full game with our full squad.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to joining games, just like we've experienced, joining on each other, all it does is join into a party, which is fine. But why, when you're in a game and you know it has space, why can't I join the game? There is no instant join game.
That's
it's
a
just
great
join
question,
the party.
and I don't have an answer for you.
Yeah.
It's a feature.
Yeah.
Yeah. No bugs, just features.
But yeah, like I think if Battlefield stays on the update path that they're on, like the weapon balancing now is great, and 3 patches later, awesome.
Yeah.
Good job. Took 3 weeks.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's how the game should have launched. But you know, I'm glad they got it fixed in the time that they did.
Yeah.
And like again, a lot of people shit on them for like, oh, you launched the game too early. That wasn't their decision.
No, that is corporate. That's not the developers.
That's a corporate decision of like, we need to compete with Call of Duty. They're kicking the shit out of us with a free to play battle royale that they've released 2 maps for.
Yep.
Like, pick it the fuck up. Like, okay, but and apparently that's how Battlefield started, was a 128 player battle royale, and then they were like, fuck, we need Conquest and Breakthrough. Just shove them in there.
Yeah.
And then they didn't fix it from there, which is weird. Because, I mean, like, 128 player battle royale, that's a lot more fucking polygons, I feel like.
Yeah.
But, you know.
I mean, that makes sense why the maps that we do have are so big, though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But they're also very asymmetrical.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they're just going to camp on top of that building. So unless we have a helicopter or we want to try pushing up 3 elevators at once.
Yeah.
Which, fuck. Yeah. What is it, Kaleidoscope?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not the one. Yeah, when me and Kevin were just camping the elevators like a bunch of assholes.
Oh, it was a good time, though.
Yeah. Like, again, like, there's nothing really you can do.
And then having a bolt, somebody on our team dropped a bolt on the helipad on the one. And then I do like the zip line going back and forth between the two. That was awesome. A good time.
But like, let's include that a couple stories down too.
Yeah.
Just as another access point. Because why not? You know, like, and it wouldn't be much to flush out. It'd be like you could do like what not bad fucking.
You could fucking copy and paste the floor from another.
Yeah, but like you could do what Modern Warfare did, with the fucking, the hell was that big mode that they had, where like there was tanks.
Ground War.
Yeah, Ground War. Where like, oh man, I want to go in this office, but it's just a wall. Fuck you. Like already the walls in Battlefield aren't destructible. Who the fuck's gonna question if you can't get through an office door? Yeah. Like, fuck it. Let's go up the stairs. Or like you zip line across and then there's like a floor. That's it. And then you got to zip line up.
Yeah.
Or just stairs or whatever. Like, I think that would have solved the issue of the objectives on top of the buildings.
Yeah.
Not on Orbital.
Oh,
not on fucking Orbital.
No.
Because that's a fucking indestructible castle of a fucking building. But, you know, granted, like, we avoided a lot of issues because they moved those objectives. Like, I don't know if you guys knew this. If you call up the elevator and then put the iris shield in it sideways, elevator doesn't go back down.
Oh.
Because there's something blocking the doors. So the elevator just doesn't close and go down.
I remember that we had tried throwing the turrets in the elevator. And they just blew up as soon as we closed the doors. And it's like, what? But it didn't hit anything.
Yeah, like, even in the beta, the elevators were weird. Like, they weren't really working. Like, I remember watching Smitty's video where the elevator closed, and then he was just in the elevator shaft, and he was like, what do I do now? like,
wait, no, that happened to me, like...
you got shoved through the elevator into the shaft, and you're like, guys... Guys, help. We're like, don't worry, we'll bring it back down. You're like, don't bring it back down.
Which I think I ended up, even after you brought it back down, I had to kill myself and redeploy.
I had it happen on Kaleidoscope where like all of a sudden I was like in the middle of the building in the elevator. But I wasn't in the elevator. I was just in the shaft in the middle of the building. And then I could walk through the building but not do anything. It's just fuck. But I mean, again, a lot of those bugs have been fixed, and now it's a better experience. We're gonna play it here in a minute, just because, like, I'm looking forward to the 64 player variations, and I feel like I'm gonna be more pissed off if they play amazing than I would be if it was just a bad game mode. Like, I'm gonna be like, it works. Why did we try the other way? This way fucking works fine. Like, there was no reason. 128 players is cool. Why did we do that? Like, there was no reason.
I don't know. I feel like it was trying to be like a bigger selling point, like more players, more action, all that.
I understand that, but when it completely destroys the beast of a PC that I've built and that you guys have made, like, it's not worth it.
Yeah, my 3090 doesn't like it.
like
especially in those opening cutscenes, it's like, oh hey look,
kill me.
It's just a floating gun and it's stutter stepping and I'm getting like 30 frames a second. It's like, that's really bad, because any other game I turn on and play, I am getting 200 to 300 plus.
Yeah, like this is the only game right now that is just killing GPUs, or not. No, it's not even killing GPUs. It's not utilizing GPUs. Yeah. So GPUs are killing themselves. Like, if nobody wants me,
because they don't know what to do.
It's just But yeah, like
what's going on?
It's all CPU intensive, which I'm fine with that. I have a Ryzen, whatever, and it works amazing. Like, I haven't noticed that many issues in 128 players, but I have noticed the issues, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right. So let's go ahead and get started.